Hello, I'm Dr. Shweta Singhai. I am a senior consultant rheumatologist at Sakra World Hospital, Bengaluru. Today I shall be discussing about viral arthritis, why some reactive fevers cause arthritis. So we shall be talking about viral arthritis, that is arthritis post-infections like chikungunya, why some fevers cause lingering arthritis, and what do we do to manage it. We often hear patients say, well, I had a viral fever and my joint pains occurred right after my fever, but they never went away. This is not uncommon. So viral fevers or post-reactive fevers are very common in India, especially after diseases such as dengue or chikungunya. So what exactly is viral arthritis? Well, it is the arthritis or joint pain which occurs after fever. It may occur along with the fever or it may occur shortly after it. This joint pain may last for a few weeks or it may linger on for months. So unlike autoimmune arthritis like rheumatoid arthritis, this viral arthritis does not involve a systemic immune attack. In fact, it is an inflammation which is precipitated by an infection. So what are the viruses that cause this arthritis? They can be chikungunya, can be after dengue, can be parvovirus 19 infection, hepatitis B and C, and recently COVID-19 as well. How do the patients present with it, or what are the symptoms that we should watch out for? These are joint pains, especially the knees, ankles and wrists, fever, fatigue, skin rash, early morning stiffness. That is, the worst time of the day is the morning, where the patient gets up and says that it's very difficult to walk for about half an hour or 1 hour in the morning, and slowly my symptoms become better. This often mimics rheumatoid arthritis, but without long-term damage. What are the diagnostic tests and how do we evaluate if a patient comes with viral arthritis? So diagnosis is clinical. Most important is the history that the patient gives, that is, there was a fever prior to this joint pains. And what are the tests that we should do? Well, the test for dengue and chikungunya. Secondly, there would be tests where there are raised inflammatory markers like ESR and CRP. We can also test for hepatitis B and C. We should also rule out autoimmune diseases which cause arthritis like rheumatoid arthritis, the tests for which are rheumatoid factor, anti-CCP and ANA. So now we have diagnosed the patient with a viral arthritis. How do we treat it? Well, the first and foremost is painkillers, which are called NSAIDs, which we give for a short term. We can also give a short term steroids. Apart from that, physiotherapy, where the patient does a little bit of exercises involving the joints. And supposing the viral arthritis is prolonged for more than 3 months, then we can also give a short course of disease-modifying agents, which are called DMARDs, such as methotrexate. So the take-home message is that post-viral arthritis is very common, especially in India during this viral seasons. If the joint pains linger on for long, then don't ignore it. The earlier you treat, the lesser are the complications. Stay active, follow up regularly, and meet a rheumatologist if your symptoms do not subside. Thank you.